We're standing on the edge of a catastrophic failure of our duty to protect the most vulnerable people in our communities, victims of crime.
A local district attorney sounding the alarm over millions in federal dollars for crime victims. A new funding contract from the Trump administration would require Oregon to violate its sanctuary laws.
Attorney General Dan Rayfield isn't signing it. Instead, he's filing his 37th lawsuit against the president to gut that language. Katu's Christina Giardinelli reports.
$18 million in federal grants are in limbo, threatening the future of organizations like A Safe Place here in Oregon City. If signed as is, new language put into the contract for this funding would require Oregon to violate its sanctuary laws.
This is the money that keeps the lights on at domestic violence shelters.
Clackamas County District Attorney John Wentworth raising the red flag about possible cuts to services for crime victims.
In my own office, I face cutting more than half of my victim advocates.
Oregon stands to lose $18 million in federal funds statewide. In Multnomah County, those funds only make up about 30% of crime victims' budget. Rural counties rely more heavily on that support. The funding goes to programs like CARES Northwest, which provides child abuse screening and counseling. Executive Director Jenny Gilmore Robinson says cuts would mean longer wait times.
We know what it's like to tell a terrified parent that their child will need to wait weeks for a child abuse evaluation appointment or months to start trauma counseling to begin to heal.
Attorney General Dan Rayfield says the Trump administration added new language to its funding contract that would require Oregon to violate its sanctuary laws. Rayfield says if the contract is signed, Oregon could be forced to cooperate with feds on immigration enforcement.
The terms are vague enough to where the way that they're trying to open the door could disclose a lot of anonymous and protected information in violation of our state law.
He's suing to remove that language and says he expects to succeed. In the meantime, he's asking Oregon lawmakers to fill in the gap.
We know that the federal government's chaos has only made it harder at the state level, and we have an obligation to ask the legislature to step in and backfill what's been cut.
Rayfield says that could happen with a special session or in the upcoming short session in February. He says if lawmakers do pass this funding, they could add a stipulation that says it would have to be given back if the lawsuit succeeds. In Oregon City, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.